I get the bagels. When I come back from my tennis at 10 o'clock, the table is set. We have lox, eggs, bagels,
Whitefish salad?
whitefish salad,
Tomatoes?
okay, tomato, onion, Swiss cheese, and American cheese.
You know, we had that for dinner last night. It was screwed up. And
And,
my wife and sister were in the
and
castles.
there are 15 people at my table, okay? Because all the kids
Isn't
are
that
there.
great, though? Isn't that wonderful?
Now, breakfast is over. Period 3. Tennis. Everybody get your tennis stuff, rackets, balls.
But
We go to
and you
Ventnor.
just came back from tennis.
Yeah, but now I got the kids. Okay, I played mine. Now I organize the tennis. We all go to the tennis courts. I got a ladder.
Tennis courts in Surrey.
What? Yeah, that's right. I got a ladder. We got challenge matches. We got a whole thing there, and the kids are killing each other to move up on the ladder because Labor Day is the trophy and the presentation.
You know, lives in that big house in the corner right next to the tennis court.
Right.
Benny Seiber's wife. Really. She, you know, all her kids come down there. She rents that house every year.
Well, Steve Ritter owns a house on that street.
Yeah.
Remember Steve?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he lives right across the street. So anyway, after tennis,
Remember
anybody that plays tennis,
Great name.
you'll like this because Harvey loved this. Everybody who plays tennis gets custard, okay? My bill for custard is $150, right? Everybody that plays gets custard. From 3 to 4, tennis is from 1 to 3. Fifth period is custard. Everybody gets from 3 to 4. We go to the beach at 4 o'clock.
You have scheduled evening activities?
Oh yeah. At 4 o'clock we go to the beach till 7:30. While they're on the beach, I'm back putting tables in the driveway.
You're sleeping.
I'm putting tables
You're
in the
telling-
driveway,
you're-
setting up the dining hall in my driveway because we barbecue Saturday night. Can we have? Absolutely not. Hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken, knockwurst, barbecue. So the meals are even set now. Come Sunday, it's pancake morning. My wife makes 1,000 pancakes. Everybody eats pancakes. Now we're back at the tennis courts again after breakfast for the
Wonderful.
challenge matches. And then Dino's, all you have to do if you have a problem, call Dino's and say, this is Mr. Horn. They'll
Horn?
stop everything.
Forget the scene?
I can't say Steve because I don't remember. They forget, Mr. Horn, what can we do for you? Okay? $200 a hoagies every Sunday. And that, and I'll tell you,
So you spent $500 for a weekend?
absolutely.
At
Absolutely.
least?
I save all year to do it. Yeah, at least 5. But it's worth every
You
penny.
know, when we started down here, we said we're not going out on Saturday nights.
Yeah.
Saturday
Well,
night.
that's why the
We
barbecue.
go out every fucking Saturday night.
Well, we
So what do you
didn't
do
want-
when it rains? To all these people.
Dinner
Rainy
for 4,
day
dinner for
schedule.
6.
What do you do when it rains at camp? Do you have a rainy day schedule?
No, absolutely.
When
We
I
have a
came
rainy
here
day
50
schedule.
years
We got
ago, this is what I
bowling
thought.
on the Black Horse Bike, right? We got indoor tennis at the golf and tennis field on the Black Horse Bike. They know as soon as it rains, I call them. They said, Mr. H, no problem. We got the courts for you.
Wow.
Yeah. And a movie. So we got those 3.
So how about your week?
You know what amazes me? At home, my routine, we have dinner. As soon as dinner's over, and my wife rarely cooks. Take in.
Yeah.
She's upstairs. I'm downstairs watching TV. She's upstairs. We never turn on the TV.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good.
Of course, I have my daughter and son-in-law with us. It's only the 4 of us. But
I wouldn't miss the newsroom for anything. Sunday night, it's my one program.
the which program?
Newsroom.
Oh, all right.
Sunday night at 10.
My kids know on Ocean City there's a train, Thomas the Train, that goes around, and the kids know the last ride is with their Saga on Thomas the Train.
There's Saga.
Saba, they call me Saba, which is
Okay.
grandfather, Hebrew for grandfather.
Thank you. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Safta is grandmother, Saba is grandfather. When my first wife passed away, I had 2, with my present wife, and the oldest one is 50 years old. My daughter will be 50 years old. So when she had a child, my wife, who's 10 years younger than me, was like 23. She became a grandmother. So she wasn't going to be called Bubba. So she came up with, somebody said to her, why don't you be called Softa? You know, that way it doesn't sound so old. And so I became Saba and she became Softa. And it works.